Good morning, Flosstube. For those of you who are watching in the evening and night, perfect. Even better. You're probably more relaxed. I hope everybody is doing fabulous. It is a Thursday, April the 13th. I don't know what number I'm on, but you are watching Stitch with Mel. In case you're lost, I don't know. I hope that everybody's doing fabulous this week. I hope that it's been a great week. I hope that you've gotten a lot done and that you are happy. So, goals, right? It's going to be a short video today, but I did promise myself that I was going to try to be more intentional about getting back into doing things. So, here I am. Life date updates are not just massive. Aunt Debbie is still staying with the cousins. They are still waiting to hear back from the insurance people, from my understanding. So tornado recovery is still heavy in progress in Little Rock. So y'all keep them in prayers. This has been a lot. It's been a whole lot. So I have some friends who their church was completely destroyed. They are also dealing with the same things. I got a text yesterday or the day before that said, hey, we're hearing from FEMA this week, we're hearing from insurance, and they already have plans on rebuilding. So there's a lot going on. The community that's closest to me, actually I don't know if they're closest, but anyways, their students went back to school, I believe yesterday. Not sure what that looks like. I'm just not as connected with that community. But I have some friends who are, and so they were posting and I was seeing updates. So I was super excited for them. I know that that's a big step when you've gone through something traumatic. Sometimes getting back to the norms is the best coping mechanism. So I don't know what it looks like for them, but been praying for those students. You know, there were many who lost everything, and so seeing their school not demolished but severely damaged has to be hard for a lot of them. So just thinking about that, that's heartbreaking. I received a sweet card from my friend Lori in Arizona for Easter. So it says, Easter brings the blessings of faith, joy, and love. She wrote me a sweet note. So thank you so much, Lori. And then she also sent me this card. I have to put my glasses on. I quit wearing my glasses in the videos because there's such a glare. It's a lighting issue. I just need to fix it. With a little love and a little light, we'll get through this life. Acacia Angulia is a quote. So that's going to be my quote for the day because I think that's beautiful. So, oh, it's across the room, but I also got a Just Cross Stitch magazine in. When I start all the things again next year, there's going to be a lot stitched in that one. It's a really great issue. It's not necessarily seasonally themed. It's more of a happy-go-lucky life theme kind of things. So on the front cover is a beautiful, it looks like it could be a summer piece, but it doesn't have to be. And it says good vibes only. So I'm going to stitch that for my office, and I'm probably going to change it to blues. I think it's reds, yellows, and oranges, and I'm probably going to change it to blues because, oh my goodness, it's so good. So what have I been stitching this week? Well, I'm glad you asked. I do have a finish. It's a work finish. So I work on Saturdays and Sundays at a gas station. And my boss knows that I stitch, and when she hired me on, she was like, look, it's a low traffic area. We were really busy this weekend because of Easter, but she said, feel free to take your cross stitch with you. You know, you can work on it, all the things. And I was like, great. Well, now dealing with all the medical stuff that I'm dealing with, I'm appreciative of that opportunity. So I sit, it's actually 2 milk crates that are stacked on top of each other, and they've actually been busted through, probably because somebody like me was sitting on them, but it was busted before I got there. And then there's a pillow. And so that's what I sit on all day. And, you know, I get up and check people out and do all the things, and then I go back and I stitch. So, how long have I been there now? I guess a month and a half, something like that. But I decided when I started that I was going to make a couple of my small, It's So Emma, the quarterly stitches. I was going to make those WIPs to be my work WIPs, you know, so I just take them with me. They're small, they don't get in the way. And look how cute that is. So if you've hung around with me for a minute, you've seen my Instagrams, I'm sure. You know that my kitchen was designed by Erica after we moved in here. And she painted the walls gray. And then she created a coffee stand out of a TV stand that Grandma had that she was using for microwaves and that kind of stuff. Anyway, she created this whole little coffee center and painted it blue, like a seafoam blue. So my walls are gray, and then my little accent piece is blue. So then we did lemons for summer. So I was like, you have the blues, you have the grays, and you have the lemons. Yes, please. So I got that done. Completed. I told, I think Annie, that I think I'm going to try to frame it in a yellow frame, just like an accent yellow, to complete it. And then I went straight back to work on this piece because I wanted to finish that one. So then I got back to work on this one, which is also an It's So Emma. It's also a Stitch Quarterly. So I think the last time you guys saw it, it was like right here maybe. So I did all of the fill in here. So all I have left to do is fill that in, and then there's another flower here, and I think one more up here. And that'll be done. So I'm hoping this weekend that I will get that done. Oh, back to life updates. My surgery is next Wednesday. Some of you guys have texted me and messaged me, and so to update everybody. I talked to the doctor's office Monday, Tuesday, and they said typically they give a week off for that surgery, but I may not need the whole week off, so I tend to overdo things a little bit. So I actually plan on just seeing how things are. You know, if I wake up on Sunday and I'm perfect, then I'll go back to work Monday. But if I'm not, then I'm going to use the Monday and Tuesday that I've scheduled off. So I joke, when I had my gallbladder taken out, gallbladder. It wasn't an emergency procedure, but it was pretty urgent whenever I had it taken out. And I had it done on Friday and was back to work on Monday. That was dumb. So I'm at a very chill environment and place right now mentally. And so I'm like, I'm not going to kill myself right now. Like, you know, my job is perfectly fine. We all communicate well. And they're very supportive. So they've already said, you know, we'll get through this. So I'm cool. I love them. Love that they're so supportive and helpful. So pain has been an issue this week. I mean, it's not just like I'm killing over, but it's not comfortable. So anyways, I'm ready for it to be done. So, and for those of you who have shopped Paparazzi, please just continue to shop my website, www.melsblingdream.com. I will get the orders filled. It'll just be easier for me right now than doing live shows, because live shows is number one, going upstairs, and it's a lot of movement and bending and all of the things that I don't need to be doing right now. So I worked a little bit on this last night, actually. So I found a new show, new to me show called The Chosen. It is based on Bible, more like story than, it's not quoting the Bible. They tell you in the beginning, you know, there's a whole scroll up thing that says, hey, we encourage you to read the Gospels. This is not the Gospels. This is based on. So, y'all, don't come at me. Okay? I've been to Bible school. I've done the studies. I know, you know, this is not we're adding to or taking away from the Bible situation at all. Stephen King does not write Stephen King movies. They're based on Stephen King books. So, I had that thought. I was like, so many people are going to think so much and, you know, they're going to be all upset about this. And I was like, why? Because it's a show. Anyways, it's really good. It's narrative. It's entertainment, and it's clean. So, but it's really good. But anyways, I thought I was going to save it and kind of binge it next week, and then I started watching it and I can't put it down. So, I worked on this last night. This was a fairly new start, but it was in my WIP, so I wanted to do some wording and get that accomplished, and I really thought that that was going to go a little bit faster than it did, because I tend to be faster on words and backstitching, but because number one, it's 28 count, number two, I'm doing 1 over 2, 1 thread, 2 over 2 squares. I'm focusing more on making sure that my counting is not wonky because of things like this, where I do get off, and this is even Ada and not hard to count, but I sometimes struggle with counting. Counting's hard. So what did I do this week? I finished up this and I got this all started. So probably gonna take this to work today to finish this row and start one of these two. I may even work on that. Today's my daddy's birthday, so y'all wish him a happy birthday. He is 68 years young, so tonight I will be taking him out with my mom to eat Red Lobster, which is one of his favorite places. He likes to get the lobster bisque. He can't eat. His teeth give him fits, so lobster bisque is something that's easy to eat. He can eat. He just doesn't like to have his teeth in. My aunts are going to have a fit over that. That's funny. You guys can tell him I said that. He doesn't watch it. He subscribes because I made him subscribe, but he doesn't watch it. Then I worked on Lady of the Flag. Let's see, what all did I get done here? All of this. Yep. All of that. I don't think I worked on anything else, but I went all the way up there. So I tend to enjoy the color blocking. I was really afraid of Mirabilia just because it looks so intimidating, but the color blocking is amazing of theirs, and Lavender and Lace. And so I'm enjoying doing those big pieces like that. So, but it is only 13 minutes in and I'm already done. I really don't have anything else to talk about. I told you this was going to be a short one. So anyways, I appreciate all of the reaching out and the prayers and the thoughts and all of the comments. It's, you know, it is what it is. I was talking to Annie and I said, I feel so bad because I haven't been, you know, on Flosstube in so long. But, you know, with everything going on with work and life and everything else. And she was like, just do it when you can. So I'm going to try to be more active on here again because I was on a roll for a minute. And then next week, I don't know what I'll have done. My surgery is Wednesday morning, or I'm going in Wednesday morning. I don't know what time the actual surgery will be, but surely to goodness by Sunday I will have one finish. Hopefully I say that. And then I'll have some more work done. I'm going to work today on Red House. And then what I've been doing is just kind of pulling everything from my WIPs and just working on them a little bit. I'll text Aunt Donna, you know, if I get lost, and I'll say, what do you want me to work on tonight? But yeah, I'm almost finished. I forgot to bring it over. I'm almost finished with Flosstube Friends. I'm going to get that mailed out hopefully this weekend. And then I will work on, I think Nancy's that I'm going to work on because I want to get it done while I'm down so that it's done and I get it back in the mail because I'm so behind. Yeah. So that's the plans. What am I going to work on next week while I'm down? Well, the Flosstube Friends, obviously. But I think I'm going to focus on Red House. And I think I'm going to focus on the Hawker and Hollows because my thought process is that I'm going to be sitting still. So funny, not funny story. I tend to, when I have any kind of procedures done, you know, and they have to use gas, I tend to get a gas bubble behind my shoulder blade. If that happens, life as I know it will stop until that thing moves because it's so painful. You can't breathe, you can't think, you can't move. You just have to sleep and let it work its way out. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen, but if it happens, nothing will happen. So, and I need to work on Katie's, I'm looking at it right now, Katie's little piece. So I may work on that because that's a lot of good little color blocking too. So we'll see. I'll try to be posting on Instagram this week, this weekend, you know, all of the progresses. I haven't been doing that as much. I just get started on stitching and forget to take a picture. Not bad. But anyways, okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end it. It feels weird having a 17-minute long, but that's all that I have for you. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Thursday. I hope that you enjoy your day. Get some good stitching in if you get an opportunity. And we're heading into Friday, so happy Friday Eve, right? I will see you guys soon. I love you. Be careful. Bye-bye.